Team Canada opened the Toronto Stock Exchange this morning, where they launched a new plan for boosting investment in Canadian sport over the next decade. The Team Canada 2035 plan will, they hope, represent $500 million of private investment that aims to make Canada a top 5 country by medal count in the Olympics and get 1 million more young people into organized sport. We are joined by Jacqueline Ryan, CEO of the Canadian Olympic Foundation. Great to see you, and thanks.
Thanks for having me here today, Andy.
And we're talking about both Winter and Summer Olympics.
We are indeed.
And the Winter Olympics opening in just 11 days.
They are on February 6th. Looking forward to it.
We do hear, for years now, it seems we've heard about Canadian athletes going into debt, struggling, some warning, I'm going to have to quit the sport. Let's get the gloomy stuff out of the way. And the federal government apparently hasn't increased core funding for Olympics athletes in 20 years. So it hasn't been easy.
It hasn't been easy for these athletes, yet they continue to perform exceptionally well on the world stage. We're really proud of Team Canada and looking forward to Milano Cortina Games, which start in 11 days. Really, the athletes are poised to do exceptionally well. Today's announcement was really about the Canadian Olympic Committee's private investment of $500 million over the next 10 years for our new strategic vision entitled Team Canada 2035. So this investment is all about the private investment that comes from our marketing partners, our donors, and working in collaboration with the national sport organizations across the country.
So it would be about $50 million a year?
It would be approximately that, yes.
Mostly from sponsorships?
Yes, largely from sponsorships. So the Canadian Olympic Committee is, in fact, and people are often surprised to hear this, we're a not-for-profit organization, and we're almost entirely funded by private investment, which comes from our marketing partners, so our sponsors, and our donors. And so it's a fortunate position to be in. It's fortunate because our marketing partners and donors are on this journey with us. They're very interested in really making a difference for Team Canada.
How much of the funding for Canada's Olympic effort would come from Ottawa, and how much would come from the Olympic Foundation?
So there is a distinction. The Canadian Olympic Committee is a not-for-profit, and the Canadian Olympic Foundation is the charity that supports the Canadian Olympic Committee. I, in fact, work for both, so that is a tad confusing. But our investment, again, is private, and then we work together with national sport organizations who, on their own, they drive some revenue on their own through marketing partnerships, some through the federal government, some through other sources, but they are the organizations that have not seen a funding increase in 20 years. And there is a big gap there to solve. And
that's in nominal terms, let alone inflation-adjusted terms.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's interesting. Not a priority for Ottawa, it seems.
Well, we don't know. We're collaborating certainly with the Prime Minister and the Secretary of State for Sport, Adam Van Koeverden, who is a gold Olympic medalist, and the Prime Minister, who's very passionate about sport. And we believe that there is no better nation-building project than Team Canada. And Team Canada 2035 is really positioned to make very focused and efficient investments in sport in Canada to really drive a big difference for Team Canada athletes.
When it comes to the amount of money that you raise and spend, does the vast majority go to the Summer Olympics or the Winter Olympics?
So again, as a not-for-profit, the resources come in largely through marketing partners and donors, and then the majority of those resources go right back into the sports system to fund all of the national sport organizations in this country. So summer, winter together. And that is our mandate, both Summer and Winter Olympics. And you talked early on in this about the new strategic vision we have, which is really anchored in 3 pillars. One is podium, one is play, and one is planet. So from a podium perspective, that's very much our commitment to invest our resources in a very ambitious goal to be top 5 in the world on the Olympic medal tally. And that's top 5 combined, summer and winter. So we will need to do well in both to drive that result. We're committed to doing it. We're doing well. Absolutely, Team Canada over the past couple of years has done exceptionally well. 27 medals in Paris, which is just great. But we're looking up the medal tally at Australia and France and Norway, and we know we can do better. And so we're setting that big ambition. Part of that ambition, though, does require an investment in young people, investment in young people to get out and play sports. And so we're collaborating with national sport organizations to have 1 million more kids out playing sport. And that's
in organized sport.
In organized sport.
Right.
That's a really important point. That's really driving the broader sport ecosystem, which provincial organizations, national sport organizations, all of which are on the high performance journey. So not only is sport just great for kids to get out and play, but it also will support the high performance journey and really ensure that Team Canada represents Canada.
Under former Prime Minister Stephen Harper, we had that own the podium thing, and there was great talk of aggressive financial backing for Canadian Olympians. Did that kind of fizzle out?
Oh, absolutely. We still work with On the Podium. They're a wonderful organization. They're the ones that really help us figure out how best to focus these resources so they drive the most efficient return. So they're an important part of this broader sport ecosystem. So On the Podium has had years of success, but you're absolutely right. It was early before 2010 that the On the Podium began, and we continue to collaborate with them to make sure that these resources are being used efficiently.
I mean, anything that gets kids off their phones and out into the open air sounds good.
It absolutely is, and that's our goal. That's our goal, is to really get the kids out there playing, and we call it sort of widening the aperture. So bring in communities who wouldn't otherwise have access to sport in Canada, and make sure that they have an opportunity to try their hand at various different sports on the way to the high performance journey. And we have a number of marketing partners who help us with those initiatives. Bell Canada has a program called Bell Starting Line, and it's all about that. It's focusing on newcomers to Canada so that they can try sports that they've never tried before. We had them out speed skating a couple of months ago, and working together with the provincial organizations and community groups so that they not only try the sport, but then continue on.
Thanks very much, Jacqueline.
Thank you.
We'll have to leave it there. That's Jacqueline Ryan, CEO of the Canadian Olympic Foundation.